Okay, hello. The week one of documenting my progress this week. Okay, so I haven't really told you guys yet, but recently I got the news that I got the Asian scholarship to Singapore, and I'm leaving in November. And so far this week has been busy with filling forms after forms after forms, preparing stuff for it. And I also need to get a medical checkup around next week, I guess, to submit it and also get my passport renewed so I can also submit it to them so I can actually go. So other than that, I've also been having breakdowns, mostly because of stress, but it's all good. I'm finally feeling like myself today, and this week I haven't made much progress, nor did I did last week. So for today at least, I've practiced Mandarin, and I've also been practicing guitar, and I finally got back to exercising. To be honest, for me at least, when I feel like I'm out of control of myself, I start by trying to incorporate exercise again into my routine, because in my opinion, when I can control my own body, it feels like I have control over myself again. Wait, this is a bit too high. That's better. So yeah, that's what I've been up to so far, and throughout this whole week, it's been a bit rough. It's been a while, a journey, but honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself. Uh, how long I've been actually, how long I've been going with this. It's not easy. I haven't posted much, but I plan to post more and complete more on my agenda. And I've also been starting to outreach to clients again, to prospects again at least, to prospects on my other account. And I'm going to post more graphic design on my other account, Cherish Design Studios. Been planning stuff. I haven't been executing much stuff, and I've been a bit off schedule and off track these weeks. But have mercy on me. I just received the scholarship last week. I think. Wait, what day is today? Oh, the week before that last. Yeah, and I just had my graduation last Saturday. It was so tiring, and burnout really hits. I've been trying to do so many things at once, and for some reason, after the scholarship, instead of feeling more motivated or anything, I just felt like I got burned out, and I decided to do some artworks and stuff because I haven't been doing arts in a long, long time, and I have a lot of business ideas that I want to execute, including, of course, my personal brand. I want to sell digital products and courses maybe on it, and I also want to freelance as a copywriter, maybe video editor, and mainly graphic designer. After that, I've also came up with an idea where me and my friend can start this sort of shared business on my art account, because I haven't been really drawing anything, but I still want to make use of it, either for my animation series that I'm going to make and upload on my YouTube channel. Yeah, my YouTube channel is Nico Landmer, by the way. I have 1.06k on there, but I've been dead almost for a year there. But I really want to start getting back to it and stop neglecting things. Wait, where was I? Oh yeah, so this shared business idea is since my friend wants to sell her crochet keychains and stuff, and I have the skills to at least, I don't know, market it, make social medias for it and stuff, those back end services. And I got an idea to suggest that since I also want to sell my own art, as a side hustle, I'm going to make my own business, but I can also sell her products basically. And she would get, I would get a profit margin from hers. Maybe, since it's my business technically, she would get paid maybe 50 or 60% of the revenue. And of course, I would upscale it because profit, baby. Actually, let me recall. What did I do last week? I'm supposed to film this on last Sunday, but this is Wednesday now. And last Sunday I had lots of practice. Like in the morning I have an online competition again. Guitar practice for my performance on 13 July. God damn, also had a breakdown there, but after that when I went back home I was already so tired. So I did not film anything. What did I do last Monday? Oh, last Monday I still had graduation practice. Yeah, last Monday we still had graduation practice. Tuesday, graduation practice again. Wednesday, graduation practice. And then Thursday was holiday. And then Friday, we also have graduation practice. But actually, on Tuesday, that's when I actually got the email award of the scholarship. And wait, no, I got it on Monday. Then I told it on Tuesday. I shared the news and stuff. And what else is there? It's nothing much, honestly. I've only been focusing on the graduation, and I forgot what I've been doing this past week. But the thing is, I just haven't been doing much. I've been pretty burned out, I guess. But recently, my mom got invited to this group for scholars, parents of this scholarship I got, and then they told that if you want to take your MTL in Singapore as Chinese, it would be very hard and it would be tested. So I still have a few months until I do go there, and I do want my MTL to be Chinese because I already studied Chinese for like 10 plus years, but I'm still very very noob. Like, I mean, I can hold conversations and stuff, and I consider well, I don't know, people consider it to be pretty intermediate, but I don't think it's good enough to communicate well or thrive if I write off the momentum I have right now. But recently, my mom shared this TikTok about this person chatting with the Chinese AI Doubao, and I've also been just chatting about stuff to her. And I actually started talking to it like 2 days ago, and yesterday I didn't practice it because I was so tired. After going to the yeah, I went to the mall to help my mom sort out refund stuff from the gym because apparently it closed down. Yeah, and we had a whole 100 session pack with a personal trainer. After that, I went to the dentist and we came home really, really late. So I immediately slept. But where was I? Wait, keep on forgetting. Day in progress is I mean, the first time I started talking to Zobao, I was like really awkward and did short sentences and stuttered way more. But now, I can hold up way longer conversations and speak longer sentences, even though sometimes I need to replace things with English and ask for the Chinese word to it. But so far, I've been gaining my confidence and stuff, and I've also been trying to read novels or graded readers in Chinese. So yeah, I wanted to read novels and stuff, so it's actually entertaining. But then I realized that I cannot read them yet. Like it already looks so intimidating just to look at it. So I started with graded readers. And I don't know, I'll try eventually for fun to read the novels. Because I found this one novel, I don't see reviews or anything, but I just heard of the title and saw the cover and it looks interesting. It's called it says it's called Players Please Take Your Take Your Positions. Yeah, Players Please Take Your Positions. And honestly, it kind of intrigued me because it sounds like it's a, I don't know, strategy or action or those type of stories. And the cover on it also looks good. It gives me chess vibes, which I love stories where there's a super smart character or where they basically need to use their intelligence and stuff to solve things. That's why my favorite animes is like Momo Stray Dogs. Dead Note. I haven't watched a lot, but yeah. Also, Classroom of the Elite, Apothecary Diaries, and actually, I don't really know what else. Actually, I have a list of things I wanted to watch, but I kind of forgot. But mainly, I wanted to watch the new season of Apothecary Diaries, new season of Classroom of the Elite. Actually, finished watching BSD because I haven't made it past season one because I've been like so busy and I. But animes are like, I'm kind of bothering a lot. But yeah, but this week has been quite a ride. From uh frozen hair due to hairspray for graduation. Wait, no, actually, before that is from getting the scholarship, to graduation. I mean, middle school graduation, and then to breaking down, Fortnite performance practice, and so many other things that I cannot even remember because it was so wild, but also it doesn't feel like anything at all. But enough of what I did this week. For the next week, I mean this week, and this, I plan to study more Chinese by watching some C drama and and read more read graded graded readers, talk more to Dobao, and watch videos on HK4. Because to be honest, I understand the HK4 level, but I'm not sure that I fully understand it. Like, maybe it's because of my lack of practice. Like, I do have quite a lot of vocabulary I've been learning throughout this 10 years at school, but I suck because I do not practice it, so it's never really enforced. So, like, things I've learned from years ago, if it's not like something common, like 1, 2, 3, I cannot remember until they actually tell me. Then I remember, like, oh, actually, I learned that, but I just did not think of it. Like, at some point, I forgot how to write house, even though I've written that so many times. But like, I forgot how to write tia, and yeah. So for the next week, I'm gonna be pretty busy with the MCU. I guess when I do get it, and passport renewal, taking a new passport picture, and studying Chinese. Yeah, like I said, and I also want to be more active and stuff on my on Cherish Design Studios, be more active on my personal brand, and do more weekly check-ins like this. Um, mainly because I want to talk real, and also the other part is because I want to just cut this into clips and then upload it from my Instagram. I've also expanded. I'm trying expanding to TikTok, by the way. I am desperate, okay? Like, I need to make stuff happen. I want to have a presence there. I want to have a network. I want to earn money, and mainly money. But I know, yeah, I value network and stuff. I do love networking. It's not like I've ever networked before, but if I do, I would like it, even though I'm an introvert. And I like hanging out with sorry with like-minded people who have the same interests and don't only talk about like games and stuff. Well, it's okay with talking about games, but like it's just not my interest. Yeah, and actually, I'm also going to be documenting more of my whole scholarship process because I know as myself a scholar who has no one to tell me things before, like I struggled a lot finding information. Well, there is a lot of like vlogs and videos explaining about it. There were some specific things that they didn't answer, and like my questions were left unanswered, and I want to try to provide as much information about it to you guys as much as possible, because I, or whoever wants to take the scholarship as well, I want to help you guys so the process goes smoother and you don't have to be as clueless as I am. So regarding the scholarship, um, when I mean, if you have any questions, please drop them down. I would be very glad to help to answer them, and I could also document my journey to it. And actually, this was all done in the middle of doing my personal brand and everything. So yeah, and for the next week, I'm trying to get the first model of the main character Crimson from my animation series Secrets Beyond on my animation channel to to be done. I'm gonna model it. Either I'm gonna draw it somewhere else in a vector app, like the one I'm using right now, like Inkscape, or I'm just gonna straight up draw it in Moho. So yeah, enough about me yapping. How many minutes now? So the main lesson I can conclude from this past week is you will get over it. I have so many times where I just want to give up, including last Sunday, where like I had to learn 4 pieces of music for this whole 11-minute musical drama or something. I don't even know what it's called. But like, and then they decided to randomly add another song to the outro. And his song is no joke, no joke. It's way harder than the 4 songs I had to learn before. And I think I am a beginner, okay? I'm a beginner. Have mercy on me. And just looking at it is like traumatizing. I mean, maybe the chorus is not that bad, even though there's a lot. But my most of my problem stems from the strumming pattern, and I just can't keep up. But I've been getting a bit better after playing with the band for a while, and after playing with the band for a while, I got used to sort of just feeling the vibe and just YOLOing it and just trying to strum according to what I feel right. And as long as it just doesn't feel very off, it it should work. Yeah, and actually another lesson I learned is the whole time playing this guitar and stuff. Yeah, this is my guitar by the way. It's not actually in a bass case, but it's actually an electric guitar inside. I have a bass right there. Actually, uh, I have a bass, and also you can see my classical guitar right there, just laying there because because I lost. Oh, uh, I lost my pick for the first time ever. And that was my very first pick. I got it as a freebie when I bought the capo. So like, I wanted to practice on this thing. I wanted to try playing the song, and like also wanna just vibe out with the song from Somber. Yeah, you know, the Back to Friends. And I've been really obsessed with that recently. And I wanted to play it and stuff. But yeah, surprise, surprise, I lost my pick. I probably left it at the temple when I practiced. So sad. But when I was breaking down in the temple right there, I was thinking like, dude, I feel like so left out because like, you know, my friend and the other ones that play guitar there, they know those type of songs, the typical ones you learn guitar. And like, I could learn them. I really could learn them. But I just do not exactly like those songs. So I do not feel any interest in learning them. And if you do push me to learn them, it would not be fun anymore, and it would genuinely burn me out. Because for me, if it's not fun doing it, I mean, of course, no pain, no gain. But if it has to be torturous or like forceful, especially if I don't need it to be like a full time career, I'm only doing this for fun. it would be very stressful and stuff. So and then that made me come to the realization that maybe I don't have to learn those classical songs, those typical ones that people know. Maybe I can just play whatever I want as long as it's fun. I can play the songs I like, even if I'm just randomly jamming to it. As long as it's fun and it brings me joy, then what's the wrong with that? And to be honest, recently I've been really digging this like Y2K or like garage teenage band kind of vibe. You know that kind. Mainly because I've been seeing a lot of those on TikTok, but I suck at playing. But actually, one of my dreams is to someday have just a girl band, and we just play our hearts out. We do not fucking care that it sounds bad or not. I, I mean, I want to be able to play trashy music if I want. I want to be able to just scream or rant and then turn that into music for, I don't know, whoever would relate. Because to me, at least, that's the actual essence of making art. And that, like, as someone who also draws an art, I'm an artist both in just visual arts too. And, like, in my opinion, if it's not fun, then there's not really a point in doing it. Except if you're doing it full time, which I get it, you need it to survive, but I'm not doing it full time. And I mean, well, I'm trying to make this graphic design freelance thing to be my full time one so far. Full time freelance for a while at least, until I can get it consistent. Then I plan to slowly transition it to an agency instead, so I can focus on other things. And while my end goal is, of course, to make my own company, I also want to be an engineer that makes robots and inventions and stuff. And I feel like I am wasting my time, that I'm not actually learning robotics and stuff. Even though my friend who wants to also become engineers and stuff has been learning coding and everything, but uh, really do want it. But like, I'm trying to build this up first because I need the money, man. I want to be able to earn the money to at least sustain a bit of myself. Well, later when I do go to Singapore, I would get allowance, and in my opinion, will be pretty enough as long as I save enough. I could ask my parents for it, but it's not always that easy as well. I still wanna try and get my own money through online businesses and stuff, but it's not as easy as it seems, of course. But yeah, the main lesson I learned this week, I guess, is that I do not have to fit into the norms. I can just do whatever I want because, well, I can't say you only live once because I believe in the reincarnation and stuff. But I do know that, yeah, at some point, if you don't actually have fun, you're going to someday look back and then think, like, wow, it went by really fast and you did not make most of it. So yeah, I actually, so far, because of this obsession with like the certain type of songs and like Y2K vibes and stuff, and the idea of having a very vibey girl band that doesn't even prioritize in like making good music. We just want to have fun. We just want to like randomly rant about, I don't know, an annoying guy in class or something, and and make it poetic and then add some beats to it or something and then just vibe out, just have fun. Because while and I do not exactly like to go shopping and do stuff that I'm usually supposed to do because I'm very much a cheapskate. But one of the funnest things I think I could do is that, but I just haven't found exact people yet. I don't know how I'm going to find those people, but my best bet is probably Instagram threads or Discord. Yeah, actually Discord would probably be my best bet, or threads, because threads gain a lot of people seeing. But the thing is, my personal brand threads is not reaching anywhere. Maybe because I just mainly automatically posted from Instagram. I also haven't been doing much photography except been making a new profile picture for. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that me and my friend got this cute ass app. It's called Locket, and maybe lots of you already heard of this before, but like it's very cute. Like you can just upload. I mean, you can just post pictures and stuff there. And honestly, what I wish they could add is the ability to post pictures from gallery and stuff. But I also love that aspect and that you can't upload those because like that way you can also put filters and stuff. But like I don't really want people to put a lot of filters. I mean, if it's for fun, it's fine. But like I don't not encourage. I do not encourage like um covering up your insecurities and stuff. In my opinion, it's way better to actually learn to accept them. Of course, I myself have insecurities, even though I am, in my opinion, pretty confident in myself and I love myself very much. Oh yeah, speaking of insecurity and like your body image and stuff, recently I've also um discovered about like lymphatic drainage exercises and some certain exercises that like kind of mix up yoga and pilates and that kind of stuff together. And I've been trying this person's workout out, and I'm going to update next week if I and see if I made any progress. So far, yesterday I only did like the lymphatic drainage one, and I'm not sure if I'm being delusional or not, but like I do see a big difference almost instantly. But maybe because I just uploading when it's around lunchtime. And I've also been doing one meal a day plus keto as well. I mean, I already did keto from years ago, but I'm just recently doing one meal a day to try and get back to shape. Because life's been rough and it will be rougher. Yeah. But actually, my main goals for the next time is maybe I should actually network. I should actually get people. I should actually get friends. So I'm going to actually try to socialize and connect with people. Maybe online, maybe in real life. Most likely online because I cannot find anyone here. And since I withdrew from my current school, I mean my high school basically, because I graduated middle school, I'm supposed to go into this high school of mine right now. I already registered and stuff, but since I got the scholarship, I have to withdraw from it, and yeah, I'll go over to Singapore, but I'll have to repeat 9th grade and also like be delayed by like 2 years to go to college. But I do not fucking care. It's great. Life is great. In my opinion, when I do go there, things would be way better. Yeah, way too much that I ran out of things to say, but yeah, I'm gonna come back next week and log back in. So, also just a heads up, this channel's gonna be for very real talks where I just tell everything and do it with minimal editing and with minimal perfecting. Yeah. So yeah, I hope this can inspire you guys. And like I said, if you have any questions about the scholarship or anything in general, please drop it down below because I would love to answer them because I'm very much unemployed and I am so bored every day, even though I do have a lot of things to do. Yeah, that's enough for me to say. So see you next week in my next video. Bye.